Good morning and welcome to Rise and 9. It's a Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. I'm starting a little bit late. My mom just texted me. She's like, "Are you doing this today?" Yeah, just had
Mama's always watching.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just had a little extra stuff to do because we've had an exciting morning with the Variety Live shot.
Yes, I'm dressed down from normal today because I wasn't anchoring the morning show. I was actually out at Variety's headquarters out in Hiawatha as they're in the second day of the 2 Days of Compassion event. A really great chance to give back during the holidays.
Yeah, I was all alone, but for a good cause.
I know, you walked in, I'm like, I missed you this morning. See you on
what
TV,
happened,
but
right?
like we didn't get to talk all morning.
Right, no, but such a good cause. It's helping people going through something really tough right here in Eastern Iowa. We'll have more on that too.
Yeah, we will. We do want to get a start though with the weather. Obviously, a lot of schools let out early yesterday with that storm system. That was just number 2 for the week.
Right, more tomorrow. It's going to be a first alert day again. Just kind of the same chance of snow, 1 to 3, and like kind of the same area we saw that chance for yesterday, but also with this one, very cold temperatures.
Yeah, and that can make it icy if those roads get wet, and so obviously need to be careful. It can make it hard to see too if a road's slick or not.
Right, it can be dangerous just to be outside, even if you do have to go move that snow or be ice skating like I wanted to do this weekend, whatever you have going on.
It doesn't take that much too I mean, some people might be like, oh, it's 1 to 3 inches, but it doesn't take that much on the roads for it to get slick out there.
Right, a perfect example of that was, say, I don't know how much snow we got, but just maybe dusting to even that. I slid down my driveway for about a foot. I'm sure all my neighbors can see my tracks, and my driveway is steep. It's not just, like regular flat, but it doesn't take a whole lot to make it slick outside, and if you're coming up to a stop sign, that can make you slide too.
Yeah, and there's plenty of hills around Eastern Iowa too, so you just got to be careful on those roads. Always those bridges and overpasses are always another area of concern too.
Right, and it's this weekend, next weekend, and then it's Christmas, so you maybe have a lot of things to do. I know I got to get my Christmas cards sent out, and got to get a few Christmas gifts, and then I love driving around and looking at the Christmas lights. I'm looking forward to doing that too.
Yeah, I love doing that too. So yeah, weekends people are out and about and busy, so we just want to make you aware. Another first alert day tomorrow on Saturday, and just please stay safe this weekend.
Right, and in that cold, and when the weather is warmer, completely different.
We're dreaming of
it's
warmer
too hot.
days. Yes.
The Iowa State Fair will be in August, and the connection to today.
Yes, they always have, the grandstand acts. I've been to the Iowa State Fair concerts a couple of different times. Always a great event, brings in a lot of people.
Right, and it's funny because I've been to the State Fair so many times, but I've never been to a concert at the grandstand.
I know, and I think that's funny because you did 4-H.
Yes.
And I've been to the State Fair multiple times, but I've only been to the concerts. I've never done the other fair thing. So between the two of us, yes, we've got the perspective covered. But yeah, they announced the tickets for the grandstand already, so we can start dreaming ahead.
Right, and they announced the first 2 acts. There's going to be, I don't know, I think it's every single day there's something there, but we just know of 2 right now. Lainey Wilson, August 16th, Rod Stewart, August 14th.
Yeah, that'll be great. And the fair's also warning about scams. You want to make sure that you get your tickets from iowastatefair.com. Of course, there's always scams out there with tickets and shows. You want to make sure you get a legitimate ticket.
Right, and another way that the State Fair said that you can tell if you're getting a ticket was because the tickets that they're selling range from $69 to $134 in some sense.
Okay.
So they said if you're paying more than $135, that's a red flag.
Okay, good to know. Yeah. I mean, these are great acts, but yeah, it's good to know that if you go over that you want to double check that that's legit.
And when you're excited and Googling and trying to get that, if they open at 10, that pressure can maybe make you second guess, like, oh, this is probably fine, but you want to be careful.
Totally. And one of the really cool things about that grandstand too is it overlooks the fair, like the carnival part of the fair. So you can see, the Ferris wheel and everything. So when you're at those concerts at night, it's really just a great setting to get out there and go to the State Fair and also see some great music.
Oh, that makes me want a corn dog and a fun cake to be warm.
I know, it sounds so nice already. So and can look forward to getting tickets to Lainey Wilson or Rod Stewart.
Yeah, and we were talking about Variety too. We heard from a family, our photojournalist Cole talked to a family who has been impacted by the donations and how this can make a difference in someone's life from right here.
Yeah, and what's really great, like you just mentioned right here, so this is helping local kids. The money stays right here for kids who are ill and in the hospital at Unity Point Health St. Luke's or Mercy Medical Center. And the money helps with those extra costs that insurance doesn't cover.
Right, and this isn't talking about healthcare costs. This is those extra things that you don't even think about until it's maybe happening to you. So we spoke with Justin Lester and Heather Jenny. She had a daughter at just 23 weeks. That is so early. But in addition to that, and that baby girl's name is Autumn, she also had a severe brain bleed, cerebral palsy, and epilepsy. And that family has 3 other girls that they were also concerned about.
Yeah, and I thought, that story was so powerful to hear from that father who said, we were called to the hospital multiple times to say goodbye to our daughter and already have that worry about your child. And then to have Variety come in and help take care of some of those extra costs, just like he mentioned, the gas he would take to drive there all of the time, take just one burden off their shoulders when they're already so concerned.
Right, and he had mentioned, just the gift cards for gas and food doesn't seem like a lot, but that quote you mentioned, he said that the doctors called them, he thought, over 50 times to say goodbye in the first few months. And he is someone, his job takes him on the road. He's 1,000 miles away. He's like, it just felt helpless. But just getting a gift card for food makes a huge difference. Those expenses can add up because those bills don't stop when you're in the hospital and you're maybe grabbing some food more than you're able to cook at home, and but it makes a big difference. And those nurses are the ones who are seeing the families going through things, and I think you could maybe use a little help. Yeah,
and I spoke with the president of Variety on the morning show this morning, maybe saw during the 6 o'clock hour, and she was talking about how she's spoken with some of those nurses who are able to give out those gift cards and just the impact that it has for those families. And in addition to the gas, the food, the extra cost that they maybe have with bills, this money, this fund helps pay for sleep sacks for babies that are in the NICU, and that's so important in preventing SIDS in those babies in the NICU. And I was told this morning that $50 gives 4 sleep sacks. I mean, $50 to help 4 babies. That's pretty awesome.
Right, and they can take those sleep sacks home too and use them throughout the time that babies need that too, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's great that they're able to, make sure that those babies have what they need in order to safely sleep. Yeah. Because that's something that's so important with infants, and then you imagine especially babies in the NICU, having access to those resources. And so every single dollar helps. Every time they get $50, they can buy 4 of those sleep sacks, or they can help somebody get a gift card. They can help a family with gas and just kind of relieve that stress that they have.
Yeah, and that family we were talking about, Autumn, was born so early. She's now 7 and living an active life, even though she's still getting checkups and medication. So a happy story there.
Yeah, I loved hearing that kind of that outcome, and as they look back at the help that they were able to get from Variety, hearing from that family was so cool. So if you haven't seen that story, I would go check it out. It's Cole Crutchfield who did it. One of our photojournalists here did a great job, and that's on our website, kcrg.com.
Yeah, and how to donate. You can go to our website also, kcrg.com. We have a link there. Or you can call 319-364-6400.
Yes, a couple different ways that you can get involved. I know volunteers are there so early to answer the phones. I mean, we're out there, we're always up early, so it's nothing new to us, but people coming in to volunteer that early in the morning on a Friday and sit there and just wait for the phones to ring and take those donations. So it was kind of cool throughout the morning show to just hear more and more calls start to come in. There's so many generous people here in Eastern Iowa.
Yeah, and those donations are so appreciated. That's maybe even a gift idea too, to make a donation in someone's honor. That would be really kind of fun.
Yeah, that'd be a great, especially this holiday season, great time to give back and help families.
Yeah, we know that need is there.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're also looking forward to a great weekend. Hopefully that snow's not too bad tomorrow.
And the cold, a
cold weekend, but weekends are always good.
I know, I'm always so ambitious with my plans, but once the weekend actually gets there, it's sometimes hard to leave the sofa if a holiday movie is on.
Especially when, I know you posted about this on your Facebook, I resonate with this, but especially when it's not nice outside or it's cold. So it's like, okay, you want to sit by the fire and watch a movie? That sounds nice. Do I have to go do anything else?
And if it's snowing, you really should, right?
Right, exactly.
Be on the road.
It's a better excuse to be lazy. We love it. But yeah, you will be proud of me for this. I have plans to bake this weekend.
Oh, fun. What are you going to bake?
I'm not a baker, but I'm going once a year. It's funny. I'm making Christmas cookies. Once a year, I do this because I feel like I need to. It's Christmas time. Yeah. I'm actually making a recipe, and I have made it the last few years, of that Emily Schrod had on her holiday, or when she brings on the cookies, the holiday recipes. And so I had taken this recipe a few years ago, and I've remade it each time since. But essentially, it's like, if you've seen the peanut butter blossom cookies, it's just like that, only it's sugar cookies, and you roll them in the colored sprinkles, and then you put the candy cane kiss.
They
so
kind of have like a
so
lemon
pretty.
kind of flavor. Yeah.
Yes, and I don't have to frost anything. It just makes it easier
One
for me.
And then you can get the kids involved with the sugar.
Yeah, they can just roll it around. And so, yeah, I am planning to do that this weekend, but it's funny because I know you bake a lot and you probably know everything you have. I was like, do I have any sugar? Is there sugar in there? I'm like, do I have vanilla? I'm checking for all the things yesterday, but yes, I'm going to bake this weekend. That's a goal of mine.
That's funny you mentioned that because I kind of did the same thing when I was getting groceries, and I was at the store getting my online order, and I was like, do I have eggs? I don't think I do. And then I buy the 12.5, so I get 18 eggs. I have 3 of those in my fridge right now. I just kept buying them. I'm like, I guess I'll just make some deviled eggs for work or something.
Yeah, I've done that before too, where you just kind of like lose track of what's actually in there.
We'll get them eaten up though.
Yeah, exactly. They won't go wasted. You can have too many eggs, and you can put them in so many things.
Exactly. Yeah, and the expiration date's a while. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, they'll be so good. That's awesome.
But I'm excited to go ice skating too in maybe Marion's Loop, if that's still open and available, if it's not too bad weather.
Yeah, that would be so fun. You should take some pictures if you do that. I know my 5-year-old keeps asking me, because we were at Christmas in the Park, as I mentioned, last weekend, and he saw it for the first time. I think a lot of people got a first glimpse of that, and every day he's been like, can we go ice skating?
About that.
Can we go ice skating? I said, maybe over the weekend. Over the weekend.
Gone ice skating or rollerblading?
No, this would be totally new. Yeah, he just turned 5 last summer. We have not tried any skates yet.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, he does scooter at a very rapid pace.
Okay.
He knows to stop at every intersection and wait until we check for cars. So, we're learning those basics. But as far as like having just wheels under each of his feet like that, or ice skates, blades, no. So this, I imagine he would be holding the railing, scooching a little bit. But you got to start somewhere.
Right, and he's really small if he falls. He's like really close to the
ground. Yeah, not that far off the ground. He'd be fine. I mean, you got to learn some way or another. And honestly, I still hold the railing.
Right. That's yep. You got to be careful.
Hard. Yeah, it was cool to see the videos last week from Christmas in the Park of the figure skaters, because they just make it look so easy.
Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it is not that easy to ice skate.
Right, and I also love to drive around and look at Christmas lights. We'll go get a pizza, turn on the Christmas music, and just enjoy it.
We do that too. We've done that for several years. It's so fun. We call it our Christmas light drive around.
Yeah.
I know. You got to be careful this year with all the weather we've had.
I know. I was wondering if maybe some of the side streets might be snowy. Maybe we'll do it later, but it just, we're running out of weekends to do it too.
I know. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, it'd be fun to do it like one of the days right before Christmas. But then you're like, well, if it happens to snow that one day, I waited till the last minute. Now I'm SOL. So I'm like, maybe we should do it a little earlier too. I think we might do that next weekend. So if you see any good displays, you'll have to let me know.
Right. Yeah, well, lots of fun things, and hopefully the weather is good to all those.
Yeah, wishing you all a great and safe weekend.
Thanks for watching.